Say hi to Smoke, Tone.
Who?
Smoke.
Hey, Smoke! Listen, I knew Smoke was gonna come through. If nobody came to fuck through, Smoke was coming through.
Smoke hit me up the other day and said, "Is it a show this week?" So
see,
I knew that he was gonna.
He love us.
I told him that it would be the following Monday.
He loves us.
It's summertime and people are out and about, so they don't have time to tune into us as much.
We'll be doing once a week again in the fall. People be outside and smoke. You know what I'm saying? We be outside.
I be inside. She be outside.
You be at work.
Yeah, they ain't outside.
I mean, at your job it is. The fuck?
Except your I do be outside.
Yeah, bitch, what you mean?
I do be on the stoop at work.
That's a whole vibe.
Okie doke. So we are gonna get started.
I need to pull up the questions.
Yeah. I tried to tag Bridget the other day.
Bridget.
Harvey, but her name wasn't coming up.
Hey, Bridge. Oh, they back from the thing, so Will need to be on it.
Okay, so our first is that Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Let me see. I can't. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get glasses.
I wish you just bite the bullet and go ahead.
I am. Okay, Christy is on here. Christy said, "Hey, loves." Smoke said, "What's the topics? What's up from Smoke? You better know it." Yes, I do. Okay, Smoke. We're gonna read the topics one by one. You know, stop jumping ahead. And okay. So the first question.
Wait. Welcome back to another episode of Talks with Tone Teena.
Tone got to do her pleasantries.
Yes, I have to say hello to y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to another 2 weeks and another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you're liking our pages and you're subscribed to our channel. And now we ready to go. I hope all y'all had a wonderful 2 weeks. If you didn't, put it in the comments. If you did, put it in the motherfucking comments. And are y'all ready to talk? Now we ready to talk, right?
I reckon.
All right.
Okay, our first question, topic, whatever you want to call it, of the night is backhanded compliments.
Okay.
And
you want to give us a little synopsis of what that is?
A backhanded compliment is basically when somebody compliments you and insults you all within the same breath.
Well, goddamn. Now give us an example of that.
Okay. An example of who is that, Tiffany? Hi, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiff.
Shout out to Tiffany. I think her last daughter, she did her orientation for college. I think all of her daughters have gone to college.
All right, Tiffany.
That is definitely something to be
you
proud
raised them right, girl. Congratulations to the daughters and to you.
A backhanded compliment, something where someone may say, look, she cute to be big.
Yeah.
You know, she's cute.
Or to be dark skinned.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Or if they see a baby, oh, she grew up to be cute, or she grew into her looks. You know, things of that nature. You're complimenting them and insulting them at the same time.
Okay.
So that's a backhanded compliment. What do you guys? And I just wanted to say about backhanded compliments that I think sometimes people do it subconsciously. I don't think that people always purposely give a backhanded compliment.
I was about to say, do you think that they're looking for something nice to say?
Yeah, but I do feel like at a point in time, you still should be cognizant of what you're saying.
Okay.
But again, I don't think that most people do it purposely, but it's still, you can have somebody smile and frown almost in the same breath, because what they're saying is typically they say fat people aren't attractive. So, oh, she got a cute face to be big, or all of that. Typically dark-skinned people aren't attractive, so she's cute to be dark-skinned. Typically, if you thought, how they be the baby, they be like, oh.
Okay, now with the baby though,
ain't they precious?
But with the baby, I feel like if you got a goon ass kid, like don't come after me. But listen,
Candace is on here.
Hey, Candace. We done all seen.
JoJo said, "Hey fam, welcome
back." Hey JoJo.
And JoJo was seen live on Fox 5.
Yes, he was
doing his thing.
Check him out.
When was that?
JoJo, put it in the comments.
That was last Thursday or Tuesday, because I was at work.
I know it was last week.
I think it was last Thursday.
Put in the comments what days you be on Fox 5 for your commentary and all of that, so people can check you out.
Chayezda's in the building.
Hey, Chaz.
Okay, Smoke said, before you start your shit, Tone.
What?
Smoke said, ain't no baby ugly to him.
Okay, so Smoke, I ain't trying to even do all of that, but if your baby fucked up, I ain't saying nobody baby is, but if your baby fucked up, wouldn't you feel like, if somebody be like, oh, she's so pretty, and oh my, wouldn't you be like, this bitch being funny?
No.
I would. Like, if I know, like, I say it in a nice way. I think, but my point in saying that is to say, I think that's why people do that with the babies. Nobody wants to say anything bad about a baby, but
okay, but saying
bless his heart is a backhanded comment to me.
That's all in who says it and how.
Oh no, bitch.
Some people aren't trying to be mean when they mean spirited, but when you have a baby that's like one and you say they grew into their looks, you're saying they didn't look good at first.
Yeah, but
all you have to do is say they're cute or they're nice looking and keep it moving.
Bless your heart is a backhanded comment, and every person that says it, even them old 70, 80-year-old bitches, mean it that the way. They can't say they cute. All you can say, oh, she precious. Bless her heart.
I'm more like on smoke. Even I don't care who.
I ain't never seen
whoever has a baby. Even if I don't think the baby is, whatever.
Gerber ready.
I give a nice.
I'm with smoke
nice
too.
Compliments.
I'm with smoke too. I can't say I've never seen an unattractive baby, but for the most part, 99.9 babies are cute, or you can find something cute about them. But when you say bless his heart, everybody knows what the fuck that means, and that's a backhanded to me.
But do you feel like we've said certain things for so long, just over the years?
No.
Over the years, we said some things you're not even conscious of, like
like
what you're
that?
saying.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
That's why you give backhanded compliments. But do you also understand the tone of that and the insult that goes with the compliment?
I think it's that, plus we're wired for that. Like, we're wired to, so if you only have heard you're cute to be dark skinned, some people are going to hate that and never say it. Some people are going to transfer that down to what that's a compliment to them, or that's what you're supposed to say. Or that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So you really not saying it intentional, but that's what you've heard all your life.
Yeah, exactly. So you're just saying what you heard,
right? So you're not necessarily being backhanded or trying to be shady, but you really think that that's a compliment or what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, and you really are being shady.
You're being shady as fuck.
I feel like if you're gonna do a backhanded compliment, don't do a compliment at all. And if you're not aware, you need to get aware.
Is that rude?
Yeah,
I'm talking about not to do a compliment at all.
Yeah, nobody knows you're going to compliment them until you say it. So if you give a backhanded compliment and you're doing compliment and insult all in one, hey, you might have somebody walking away thinking like, well, damn.
No, I mean, if you walk up on the baby, instead of being like, breasts are just,
you don't got to say shit if you don't.
It's a baby, bitch.
And you can say hi, talk to them, what's their name. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying?
But that's normal okay.
Jess is in here. Just say hi,
hey, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
I knew some of y'all was gonna love us on this holiday week. Holiday Eve.
Candace said she's seen some funny looking children in her day.
Candace.
Babies or children, Jess?
Candace, when you just seen the funny looking babies, did you hit that bless her heart or bless his heart? That's a backhanded compliment.
Down at the bottom, it'll come up to me. Yeah, so backhanded compliments. That's like also saying like a black person speaks well, or saying a black
educated.
Yeah, because it's implying that other black people talk dumb, or they, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever heard anybody compliment a white person saying that they speak so well that they're so educated?
No.
Yeah.
That's what makes it backhanded. That's a backhanded compliment as well. So it's far beyond looks. It's just a lot of different stereotypes. And like you said, over the years, people have gotten used to that. So like you just heard your grandmother them say it, or your aunt say it. So you go say it when you think you're, doing somebody a favor.
Who you think is the most backhanded ones? Black people, babies?
Candace say it for babies. She just say all. And Jawanda is in here.
Hey, Jawanda.
Say happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Jawanda. I seen your girls went off on another vacation.
I saw that too.
Man,
they outside.
They always are.
Fat Nat Turner is in here, a.k.a. Ryan Stewart.
Hey, Fat Nat.
Ryan, change your name.
Fat Nat Turner.
Change your name, Ryan. You ain't know.
I do love the shit behind it, though. Nat Turner, I
was
love
that. He ain't rebellious.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, well, Nat Turner, she said it don't apply to you, baby.
I feel that black women,
babies.
Okay, I feel that when I feel like when a white person does it, it's like a microaggression.
Yeah.
When they're trying to,
for sure,
fit in, but they're really doing, microaggression. I feel like when a black person does it, they think that they're complimenting you, but they're really not. And I really can't say, because in every culture and every situation, there's all kinds of stereotypes and this, that, and the third. So I feel like backhanded compliments go with anybody.
Along with it. Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay, Lim is in here. Lim said, "Happy Monday, people."
Who?
Lim. Yeah.
Hey, Lim.
Hey, Lim.
Happy Monday. Happy 4th of July Eve.
Stay in the comments, Lim. Okay.
Okay.
Shannon is in here.
Hey, Shan.
Shannon said, "Happy Monday, ladies."
Okay, so y'all.
Hey, ladies.
Listen, y'all pulled up for us.
Sue is in here.
Hey, Sue.
Shout out to my
I'm
child.
beefing with your ass. Return my text. Even if you gonna say no, return my text.
Shout out to my firstborn.
Don't treat me like the Aggie nigga.
She was telling me something about they was out Laurel and some edibles and they had your car. Now this was like 10 years ago. I said
that sounded about right.
I said that's been Tone's best friend forever.
She had my car more than I did most time after work.
Yeah. So our first topic of the night was backhanded compliments. And would you rather somebody compliment you or just not say anything at all because you're getting complimented and insulted all in the same breath?
I'd rather you don't compliment me at all.
Daryl's in here.
Hey,
Daryl said, "Hey, ladies."
I'd rather you didn't compliment
Daryl,
me at all.
Because
bitch, I don't need your motherfucking compliment.
Doing hair, laundry, all this and that. Oh, and speaking of laundry, he said he had like 3 months of laundry to do.
Oh.
Speaking of laundry.
I thought you meant like a business.
Can somebody tag Lamb in the comments? I told her that I would shout out her business.
What's her business, Mom?
She has a laundry service.
No.
Yeah.
Love it.
And it's called Lambert's Laundry.
Lamb Keisha?
Yes.
I absolutely love it.
Yes. She has posted it in the Project Stimulate. If you're over there on my resources page, she has posted her laundry service. I don't know like all the details, how much this got away, the turnaround time and all of that. Mm-hmm. But she does have a laundry service right out of Prince George's County. If you're one of those people where you really getting beside yourself and you think you're bougie and you don't want to do your laundry, you can haul it over to her. Comforters, clothes, all of that kind of stuff.
I absolutely love it.
And I feel like...
And that's a business that is not tapped into.
I was about to say, and she not doing lashes or, whatever.
Yeah.
And all people of all walks of life, like Daryl, you might let some stuff get ahead of you because you might be sick, you might be overwhelmed. Hey, that can get you back on the right track.
I love
Daryl, I wasn't saying it like that. What are you talking about?
Okay, also, Lim, if you're still in...
Candace tagged her for us too.
Lim, if you're still in here, make sure you tag your tow truck business.
Her thing, Lambert's Laundry.
Make sure you tag your tow truck business. Daryl, make sure you tag your hair business.
Daryl said don't do him. He has enough clothes to wait for 3 months.
Period.
To do his laundry.
Listen, Daryl, over here at Talk to Tone Teena, we do not judge, baby.
And Daryl said I air his dirty laundry.
Put your business
don't compliment me at all. It say thank you.
Okay, Jess, that's what I say.
Just say
I don't need your motherfucking compliment. I'd rather you just not say nothing. I don't need it.
Oh, Lim said because she washed all his underwear.
She sure can. If you need to tag her and get a price.
And Lim also said Mexicans been doing that.
Mexicans been doing what?
The laundry service. Yeah.
Yeah, I said for a black business. We don't have too many of those. Everybody's doing laundry. Well, the Asians got it on lock for real.
What, the laundry?
Yeah, they been doing the shit.
I feel like they do more dry cleaning.
They do, but they have laundry services too, where they weigh your laundry and they package that shit up in brown bags and shit. And
why it look like fuzzy or whatever? Okay. Coach Slaughter's in here.
Probably on that.
Lim said that his tow service is called LL Towing and Auto Repair.
All right.
So he specializes in towing and auto repair. And if you utilize him, mention Talks with Tone and Teena, and he might give you a 10% off discount.
Maybe so.
On a tow.
You never know. We can't guarantee that.
Okay, Jess said, no, she did say thank you. Like, not thank you.
Because she being shady. I get it, Judge.
So that's it's saying F them B.
So, it's a consistency that nobody needs your motherfucking compliments.
But, again, I don't think people are aware of it, but we can't keep making excuses.
You know when you being shady,
yeah.
Though. I would say a small percentage.
I really don't. I feel like it's really like you said. This just stuff you hear over time. It's conditioning. You swear you ain't doing nothing wrong. So I feel like it's conditioning, or whatever. So that was our first thing.
I'll give you conditioning.
Our next question of the night is: did trap/ratchet music ruin hip hop?
Fuck no.
Trap music, ratchet music, my booty hole, my pussy pink, my booty hole brown, that type of music. Do you feel like it ruins hip hop in a way? Chime in.
They said rap ruined. Well, rap was the start of hip hop and rap.
Huh?
Yeah, I can't really say that. But okay, not that part. But the music that NWA made, the music that we listened to,
all that
shit,
from the underground.
all that shit was the same. The way we view the ratchet music is how they viewed our music. You know, our rap used to be who, like Curtis Blow now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was rap for us. Until NWA came along with the lyrics that were out there and provocative and all of that shit. And they saying the same shit about the rap now. I do think I love the ratchet shit. I work out to all of that. But I do think that they go a little harder than we went. Like, even if you bought the
Candace, don't hype her up.
What?
Sue in the comments. Somebody, I'm out here in Miami.
Even if they did say the stuff, you had to buy the album, the unedited version to even.
Y'all want me to hit some NWA? Y'all know I could do it.
But you have to hear Young Miami and all the motherfuckers. You hear that shit on 93.9 now.
Yeah.
Us, we had to get like underneath the bed and shit to listen to it. But now it's everywhere. But I don't think it ruined it. I think it's just evolved to that.
Lem said, don't know about it. Don't know if it ruined it, but he likes it. Carter said, hey, y'all get real rap tonight. Y'all got real rap tonight. Sue said, yo, y'all listening to songs that says put it in my mouth. Because when Sue rides, when Sue rides with me, my music library is off the hook. But it's just our old songs. But Sue was like, there's no way that I could ever talk about their songs with the stuff that I listen to. But it's like so normal. I do not like, everybody knows I love Lil Baby. Uh-huh. And a couple of others. But overall, I do not like the music. Overall, the music sounds stupid. And
what don't you like about the music?
I don't like the lyrics. I don't like that every song is like basically saying the same thing. Every song is about a minute and 30 seconds. Sue said they do that purposely so you can keep playing it over and they get paid off of those streams. Mm-hmm. I just don't like it now. Yes, I'm an NWA fanatic. Ice Cube. I do got Akinelli, Put It in Your Mouth. Lil Kim, Tried and True.
I was about to say Lil Kim's hardcore,
but
is the equivalent.
I don't know. Lil Kim, like you said, we didn't hear it. It wasn't shoved down our throats. If you wanted to listen to that, you would listen to it. Okay, when Lil Kim came out, No Time was like her first single. You know, she said a few things on there, but it was very appropriate for the radio. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to be swiping and then I feel like everything is oversaturated.
I was about to
on
say
TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. I don't want to hear my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. Then rip me out the plastic. I'm like the same few songs over and over. Everybody sounds like they are in special education. They had an IEP in school. It's just like no. Even MC Ren or these ones.
I was going to say some of our people you couldn't understand either.
You could understand them, and they was using their little metaphors and simile. I can't stand Cardi B. She can't rap. She can't even talk. And
I like Cardi.
No,
Cardi doesn't write her own raps.
Cardi B does have one song on my library because the song "Ring." You don't hit my line on. I absolutely love that song, and it's because of Kehlani. But anywho.
Now that you brought up Kehlani.
Felicia's in here.
Hey, Felicia.
Jenkins.
Do you know, I feel how you feel about the rappers. That's how I feel about the singers. They all sound exactly the same. They all singing about the same shit. Kehlani, I do love Normani. I do love Chloe Bailey. But for the most part.
Chloe Bailey don't make it. Chloe Bailey
can sing.
Chloe can sing. So
I love Coco Jones.
100 million people can sing.
But my favorites are
Chloe Bailey just does not have. she just does not have the right producers. Even that new, y'all know how I feel about Monica. Even that new Monica song, I don't want to hear it. Like, y'all not even really going into the studio and getting great producers anymore. Y'all just throwing out garbage and just putting like a video to it or some pictures to it on Instagram. But y'all not really putting that work in like you used to.
Okay, that's what I was about to say about the songs. I think it's because, yeah, they do sing about different stuff, but our songs, first of all, they was paying motherfuckers to play our songs, so you had to really listen to the radio to hear your shit. And you maybe hear it maybe twice in a day, maybe. But now,
that's why I
play the radio.
That's why I play old songs on my story all day.
I love old songs too.
I'm gonna keep all R&B alive.
Yeah, but nowadays you can stream it and listen to it 24 times. If you on Instagram, about 1,900 people got it in their story or got it on their picture or whatever. Shit. That's what I'm saying. So I definitely agree with you with the saturation.
What I sing tonight, Tone?
Tonight was this is for my homies, man. I just bust out laughing and was like, what the fuck? Like, what made you even play that?
It came with my shuffle. I'm gonna keep. I like to pay old artists. I like to keep them in my library, make sure they're getting paid and they're getting their streams.
But their music is bomb, but I will say that's not compared to our music.
Okay, let me read some of the comments.
Okay, what did we say?
Okay, Candy said, I'm with you, Jafani. I think most of the music today is trash.
Oh.
Just said LOL. Slaughter said, everybody sound the same and talk about a lot of the same things.
I give y'all that.
Jawanda said, I can't understand half of what they're saying. Lim said he loves Cardi B. Felicia said, hey, y'all. Harrison Winston said, hello.
Hey, Harrison.
Harrison Winston was looking for was you looking for a locksmith out in the Baltimore area? Tell us if you found that or if you need that.
Oh, shit.
That little plug.
I hope you got it done.
Lim said, free R. Kelly. No, keep his perverted ass in there.
So, Lim, you one of the people that's going to listen to the music?
JoJo Cruz said, I can't stand a lot of these offbeat rappers. No cadence, no flow.
Okay, so that's no flow is a flow. That's the thing.
And Felicia
it's called
said,
no flow.
Agreed. She don't even listen to the radio.
I don't either. Honestly, hey, Sherelle, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to the radio in literally about 4 years.
He definitely, absolutely listens to R. Kelly. I have
no comment.
I was never, when y'all was all on R. Kelly, I've always been, march to the beat of my own drum. I never was a big R. Kelly fan. Now, I do have one R. Kelly song, but it's with Biggie. You must be used to me.
That's Biggie's song, so that don't count.
But that's it. No, I never was. I believe I don't want to keep hearing that shit. No, I don't. No.
12 play?
No, I have no desire. Like that.
Divide this motherfucker, call it.
No. First of all, I'm a huge person that opposes like cliches. So whatever was oversaturated on the radio, I never wanted to hear it.
Seems like you couldn't even be played all the way on the radio all the time.
So I'm sure they played it. I heard temperatures rising 1,000 times. And push the thing. I hate cliches a lot.
And push the what? The off button?
Yeah, just
You're a bitch.
Oh my God, Nicki Minaj, I would never listen to her. He said Nicki Pink Friday all day. I know that's like you're talking Mandarin Chinese.
Okay, Nicki Pink Friday was a good album, but I will say Nicki has a voice that I cannot listen to for more than 3 songs.
We not disputing that.
No, Nicki.
No, Sue said y'all saying y'all hate it, but clearly the masses love it. Y'all are children. We don't care.
I know, and let the record show. I said I love it. No, you can't say that. Because they dictate the world.
Exactly, Felicia. That's what I'm talking about. Grown people shit. We used to play on people's phones singing that song.
Sue's right though. The young people, nobody gives a fuck about what we're thinking or what we're listening to.
Okay.
They care about the 20-year-olds.
I don't care about that. I say that all of my favorite singers, they still have a platform. Y'all see them doing shows and stuff. So obviously somebody cares.
New Edition be sold out.
They still doing their shows.
Mary J be sold out.
And I'm gonna go see them.
God be sold out.
Jodeci and SWV back
outside. SK.
Yeah, so somebody still like them.
But are they making Cardi B money?
They don't need to. As long as they live in life, they don't need to make Cardi B money.
I feel like they do.
Cardi B can't even get off the internet. She always on there crying.
Tina.
She is.
About various things.
About soon somebody say something in the comments. she ain't even got that together yet. Listen. Anyway, Coach Slaughter said, so R. Kelly can't sing at y'all wedding no more?
R. Kelly could never sing at my wedding.
Never. I'm gonna pay somebody to sing Jesse Powell You. But at my wedding, we played a probably MP3 player of Kim. Kim, what's it? I can't. No, I think about the day I met.
Oh yeah.
That's what they played at my wedding.
Oh shit, we did. Somebody had a little Walkman or some bullshit.
But Jesse Powell You or Amel LaRue For Real, play that. Not no fucking R. Kelly talking stupid.
I'm going with For Real too. You can play R. Kelly at my honeymoon.
Okay,
but
let me say he went to see Usher, and yes, Usher's selling out.
Usher, we're going to see Usher. Usher is a vibe.
And Sue said, stick to your age range, then laughing my ass off. Felicia said,
Sue, why we can't
take your time and work me. Take your time and work me slowly.
I never really fucked with that.
Work it. Yes, Candy ate on that one.
Escape.
Cause I'm the kind of girl. Wait, where my mic at?
Escape was over there. Why I say that? Escape was more, the cliche songs was good for me for Escape. I loved them all.
You showing your ass. I gotta get some of your songs.
That one was okay.
That's my shit. And when Tasha come in, anyway, let's keep it moving. Y'all know
Did they get back together?
No, her sister did an interview today and said that they're still not friends.
Oh, hell.
Okay, Lim said that N-word is like that.
Who?
I don't know who he's talking about. Maybe Usher.
Usher.
Tell her laughing my ass off. Okay, Jess said, and all of R. Kelly's songs are towards the young girls and guys. He was messing with yuck. So yeah, they say R. Kelly,
I will give you this, Jess. R. Kelly songs bring on a different meaning in 2023.
And let me just say this.
But in 2021, seems like you're ready to the top of my motherfucking
Let me just say this. Okay, what y'all saying, it's the sign of the times, it's this, that, and the third. Did y'all see that bullshit that they called the BET Awards?
No.
That was
you know what? I'm not watching the award. That's another thing. I haven't listened to the radio in like 4 years. I have not watched an award show in about 3 or 4 years. The Grammys, none of that shit. If Beyonce not on there, I'm not watching. But what was wrong with the BET Awards?
Okay,
why was everybody saying it was ghetto?
The BET, I personally don't use that word.
What, ghetto?
Uses it every 5 minutes, yes. The BET Awards, I just say, it was very below subpar. It was just horrible. It was worse than,
who hosted?
Nobody, because there was.
What you mean?
Nobody hosted because there was a writer strike, so nobody hosted. It was every performer and every artist was D-list. No A-listers came whatsoever. Name one. I'll wait. Not one A-list person was in the building.
What?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, Uzi and the City Girls was there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They A-listers?
No.
They are.
Not.
No, they are.
No, they not.
The City Girls are A-listers. You're gonna give them the flowers.
The City Girls definitely not A-listers.
They are.
Definitely not.
They are.
Chime in. The City Girls is not A-list.
Okay, but everybody in that list is chiming in. They 40 something. The City Girls are motherfucking up.
City Girls.
City Girls
is social media. Ice Spice. She was in there. You can call her.
She's an A-lister.
You can call her that since she made it to the Met Gala, but it was very.
The City Girls made it to the Met Gala.
Carisha was invited with Diddy.
JT was there.
JT was at the Met Gala.
Let me Google. Let me motherfucking Google.
Anywho,
but what y'all can see,
it was
again.
It was
again. Y'all are 45, 50-year-olds talking about who's hot. Y'all don't know who's hot. You can't say City Girls is not up. City Girls is up like a motherfucker.
In none of the 50 states is City Girls A-list.
They're A-list.
Maybe in the 305.
And all of round the world, 7 continents. Everybody know everybody know what flued out mean. Everybody talks like them. Everybody
is not A-list.
Yeah, they're A-list. They're A-list. They're not A-list to our generation, but they're definitely A-list to what's popular.
Candace said you have a point. Spice John A-list. Brian McKnight never knew love like this. I didn't see it, but I saw mixed reviews. Some loved it. Others stated that it was urban.
What does that mean?
It was the ghetto, basically.
That's the new word for ghetto, urban. I like it.
Somebody said it was ratchet good. Coach Slaughter. Oh, Lim said Busta Rhymes was good. Just said facts, but you know that we know what we know. I can't listen to his songs now. Talking about R. Kelly.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And Anne's in here. Anne just recently celebrated her 40th birthday.
Happy birthday.
I know your birthday is in May, Anne, so happy belated. And you made it to the 40 and over club when I'm about to tip my way on out of it. I'm old. But anyway, So
You got a few more years.
Tone be convincing herself of stuff, but
What?
I need the phone.
Oh, shit.
Will was in here.
Lil Kim, Cardi B, and Uzi, and JT were at the Met Gala.
Let me see. What year was that?
Vibe.com, May 1st, 2023. That first, right there.
Okay, I'll re-authenticate that.
Okay.
They still not A-list.
Wait, flip it over.
They still not A-list.
They're who hot, girl.
They're not. Okay, moving on along. So, did trap rap music ruin hip hop? Y'all unanimously say no?
No. It looks like a consensus is no.
Okay. Now, this next one is knowing when to shut up in today's climate. And this is like loosely piggybacking on what happened with a mom and her son.
Like in society. Okay.
Yeah, when the mom got punched and just arguing with people and just with everything going on. Do you stand there and argue with somebody and possibly get hit, shot, killed? Or do you read the room and keep your mouth shut? What's your thoughts?
I don't really know whether it's my age or whether I just don't like.
This is not the episode with the hose, Will.
You come in here showing your ass. You just got off a vacation and you already showing that. I think that I don't know whether it's my age or whether it's the climate, but I am a lot less able to argue with you nowadays. I'm letting shit go like a motherfucker. I don't care what it make me look like or any of that. I used to blow. I used to have road rage. I used to do all of that shit. I don't do any of that anymore because I don't even like it when a motherfucker in the car with me doing it. You know what I'm saying?
You about to get me killed.
Yeah, bitch.
You know how the shootout go. You cuss them out, but I'm the one
I'm the one to get killed.
Exactly.
It's just crazy. Now, I will say this. I cannot 100% for sure say that me and that nigga wouldn't have tossed it up in the chicken place. First of all, I can't really say because nobody knows how that started. Now, if I'm ordering my shit and he just chime in and be like, bitch, shut the fuck up and keep moving the line, I'm going to get back into it with him. And he punched me, we'd have been rolling around on that floor. I can't say
I would
that.
hope that I would, at this point in my life,
I can't say that.
him.
But 90% of the time that things happen, well, you wouldn't have a choice but to get into it with him.
How?
He was in your face and then he punched you in the face.
No, he was like, say something else. Not saying that she should have shut up. If she didn't feel compelled to shut up, she kept talking. So she said whatever she wanted to say.
Well, again, we don't know how that started, so I can't really say. But
he would have argued with himself. I would have ordered my food and went outside.
That's what I'm saying. But it didn't seem like that to me. It seemed like he was just starting it with her. It just seemed like to me.
He was saying whatever.
She was saying something back to him, definitely.
Apparently, his girlfriend was over by the door, chuckling and egging him
telling her to shut up.
And all of
that.
He
told you to shut up.
It was all of that. And I don't know if y'all saw, this is a little, veering off, but the girlfriend and them, they
did a GoFundMe?
They had made a GoFundMe. No, that went bust.
Who the fuck
And then, so they had the funeral, they show his casket airbrushed with him on it. Then they had t-shirts saying Knockout King. And so then the girlfriend just made a live, like yesterday or something, and she was like, yeah, we laughing at y'all, and this, that, and the third. I was like, none of this was funny. Again, it was
But you hyped your boyfriend up to get killed. What the fuck's funny about that? The Knockout King dead. He ain't even the Knockout King no motherfucking more.
Will said, what's the question list? Will, I can't go over the question
list.
The
question is when to shut up and when not to. Do you find yourself...
Okay, let's say that was a sad situation.
It was.
Missed the question. The question is...
knowing when to shut up in today's climate.
And Sue's my kid. And Sue can be, where I think she should just be quiet. Because this is 2023. You could chuckle and get yourself killed nowadays. It's
just be looking.
Yeah, it's just not worth it or whatever. So I'm hoping, and just be quiet. Don't argue with the person. Don't even look at him. A man trying to
So where's the line?
A man catcalling you. Let him catcall. Get in your car and go.
Where's the lines? Okay, so in order to keep your life, you got to be willing to be disrespected, sexually exploited, all of that shit just to keep your life.
I'm gonna say, but y'all do need to shut up. Women?
Who?
Are you saying women? Because men need to shut up too.
Yeah. Men need to shut the fuck up. He ain't had nothing to do with that lady order.
Them say he was on some BS. She should have
ignored him.
She should have died too. I guess the girlfriend. Jawanda said that is an unfortunate way to lose your life. Jawanda also said, since the pandemic, you got to really choose wisely. That's
and
for sure.
I honestly believe you're onto something, Jawanda, because I really think that the pandemic did something.
I'm sorry,
mentally
y'all.
to a
Y'all
lot of
hear the
people.
fireworks. I told y'all.
Y'all know what it is.
All the little kids went and bought fireworks from the truck, and they've been on one.
Listen, bitch, if you live in Prince George's County or DC, you know what the fuck it is. It sounds like
Tonight,
that outside your
night,
house too. Next week too. Next week, next year, you will still hear it.
Yeah.
But are we saying that? Are we saying that you have to be willing to be disrespected, sexually exploited to keep your life?
Okay, what I'm saying is this: when a person is saying something to you, you don't have to engage them. Like, yeah, if Johnny is saying, yeah, hey, bitch, you fat as shit, or
that's catcalling in 2023.
If Johnny tries to get your number and you say, hey, I have a boyfriend or something, and then Johnny proceeds to cuss you out, but you're walking to your car, you don't have to turn back around and argue with Johnny.
No, ma'am.
Just
what
get in
Johnny
your car
do?
and go.
What Johnny do? Johnny and three. It ain't never just Johnny. It's Johnny and three of his friends that circle you.
That's exactly right, Lim. Read the room. That's the best
yeah,
thing you can do.
Absolutely.
I'm not finna argue with nobody to prove what to who.
Yeah.
Argue by your damn self.
That's
and
what
I'm
I'm saying. At my age, that's how I am now. I ain't got shit to prove to nobody. Especially if I see it going left or it's going, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Because for one, nobody. We have been so, like, nobody wants to be perceived as a punk.
Yeah.
So you know how he was in there showing off, I'm put this on my grandmother, say one more word. And then next thing you know, he was, gone.
Okay, but if you, in this generation, like I said, like, okay, Sue in them age, it's gonna be 3-4 niggas that surround you. They go, what's up? I got a boyfriend. That motherfucker ain't here now. I kill his ass.
Sue says she gives her number out off the break.
That's what I told you.
Number.
That's what the girl said. This YouTube I watched, she was like, I just give them my number because they are aggressive and they take no for an answer, and you could actually lose your life for not giving a number out.
After you pull off.
I told you one girl got punched in the face because she said no.
Yeah, people have gotten killed over that.
So what is the happy medium there?
There is not one, but again, read the room. Do what you got to do. At the end of the day, if somebody want to shoot or kill you, they could do it even if you're being quiet. But you shouldn't egg nobody on.
Okay, so what about a Karen situation?
A Karen?
Yeah, if the Karen is belligerent or whatever, you supposed to turn the other cheek and walk out on that situation?
I feel like it's all...
Because the Karen situation could go left too.
It's all like just reading the room. Karens can get crazy. But overall, Karen
just running their mouth.
Karen just want to be on the phone calling the police.
Do
you live here?
Shit.
Whose apartment? Is this your swimming pool? Let me see your lease. They want to do all of that shit.
They
want to be political.
What's that favorite shit? Do you have what you get from the county to have a party?
Yeah,
Do you have a permit?
Have a permit?
Do you have a permit? The bitches want you to have a permit just to take pictures, anything.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree with it. You and Lim. You gotta read the room. You gotta know when you're in danger. You have to have your sixth sense about you. And
Coach Slaughter
really
said that too. You gotta read the situation.
I agree with that.
Okay. Moving on. So keep your mouth shut. We all got
consensus.
Yeah. Let her be a current until she put her hands on. Then it's over. Felicia said, "My fat ass always tell them I'm pregnant." Felicia, that's my go-to.
Go, Felicia.
That's my go-to too.
I ain't gonna listen. If it came to a current though,
Jawanda said, "Yes." Where's my permit?
Oh, Jawanda, you a permit bitch too? You got some permit? You got some motherfuckers doing riffraff out front of your house? How do you handle? Are you a Karen? Do you go out there and ask about their permit and shit, or you just leave them people alone? How y'all doing as homeowners? Because I know a lot of homeowners don't want out. Listen, I'm a homeowner. I don't want riffraff in front of my house. How do you handle that?
Call 911. Let the police deal with it.
That's gonna get you shot up. That's gonna get you shot up.
I've gotten a what is it? A restraining order put out on me for parking on a public street because of my neighbor thought that their daughter, just because she had kids, should be able to park there.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
So I just call 911. I'm not about to argue with you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna cause beef, but now you know we beefing. So don't say nothing to me. Lim said nope. Okay, next question. DMV 40 and over cliche events. Are y'all going or are y'all staying home?
DMV 40 and over cliche events.
Let me say call 911. Jawanda said my property manager hat kicks in.
Oh,
and
I know that's
Lim
right.
said I pay taxes. I'm calling 911.
Okay.
Okay, so
Lim, that's surprising coming from you.
Yeah, nobody want to tussle with this age.
You know what? And that's what I feel like. I really feel like our energy is gone to be out here fighting and doing all. We got other shit to spend our energy on. Mm-hmm. I agree. The 40 and over cliche parties. DMV parties.
Are you going or are you staying home or are you going to something else in its entirety?
Okay, so I've never cared about...
Candace said absolutely not.
I've never cared about what other people thought was cliche or what they thought was whatever. If I went to a party every year and every year I had fun at that party, I wouldn't give a fuck who thought what.
You will go to the Miami Takeover?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to Miami Takeover.
That's what you just...
That's why I said, I didn't have fun at the Miami Takeover. But if like, okay, the Groovers reunion. Now, I'm not going to that either. But if the Groovers reunion... Okay, because I'm trying to find something that was good. Okay, you remember Groovers reunion when we went at the Howard Theater?
Them said he definitely going somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay, the Howard Theater. How many years ago was that?
That was cranking. That had to be... That party was like 2011 or
okay, so 2011 Groovers Howard Theater. If they had that every single year and it cranked like that in 2011, bitch, I'm going.
Yeah.
I don't care who say it's a cliche, I'm going. But all of the other little parties where...
it was off the hook.
Bitch, we was standing on tables and girl, it was a vibe. But those other parties, like, okay, the Miami Takeover, I've never been one. I'm trying to get the fuck away from the bitches in the DMV. I don't want to go to another state and party with the same people I'm going to see down the club. So, no, I'm not going to any takeovers. I'm not doing any of that.
Wind down Thursday?
No, because of the setup, not because of the clichéness. Because I kind of like those, like the one we went to once a month thing. What me, you, and Chris went to. I liked it. That was a vibe. The band was great.
I think that was better because for one, it was in Waldorf. It wasn't. Yes,
it wasn't really crowded.
Yeah, it was a different vibe and a different crowd. Where we met Will and them at
MGM. Absolutely not. Not finna do that.
MGM was overcrowded.
It was overcrowded.
I just don't like when some places crowded. So people be like, it was bomb. Just because it was crowded. If everybody's standing around and the whole 4 hours you keep fake walking like you trying to get to the ball or you keep walking past people, how is that fun? You didn't do shit but move around.
It's not. So I guess my answer is no, I'm not.
Oh, Will said these motherfucking summer breeze parties are the same shit every year.
Yeah.
I'm done with that. And he said, especially the fucking VFW. Don't tell Pee Wee that.
And the Merriweather, they have the same lineup every year. Erykah Badu always headlines. She always is super late and only sings for 15 minutes. It's just
Will said Wind Down ain't bad. He went once. They've been moving it around for the past couple of years. Now, if somebody's having a party and I'm invited, if I feel compelled to go, I'll go. But no, I don't want to be on the train that,
And I'm definitely not a weekly person.
Yeah.
I'm not the person that's going to be down there every Saturday, every whatever.
These parties cost too much. Y'all get beside yourselves with the prices.
Yeah.
Then y'all, to me, if you're going to have a party that's it's supposed to be this and that, this upper echelon and this, that, and the third, your crowd should reflect that. You know what I'm saying? Your crowd should reflect.
Fucking agree.
You moving up in this luxury, it's supposed to be this and that vibe. Your crowd shouldn't look like Frankie, Keisha Cole mother. Rest in peace to Frankie.
Agreed.
But the girls should not look like that if you want people to pay 100, 125, 600 for a table, 1,000 for a table. But then you got these, y'all know what I mean.
These questionable bitches in there.
Okay, Candace said literally
and they
the
sweat
same people every single weekend.
Yes, Candace.
Yeah, and then it's so much to do. It's so many other things to do that
I would rather a karaoke bar. I would rather a bowling night. I would rather that than to go to a white party and be standing around with the same in-crowd motherfuckers.
And all the men look like they got on gauchos.
All the men look like they was the shit in 81, but they still feel like they are, so they walking around like,
and you're not the
you
shit.
looking around like
you're
nigga.
Not the shit.
Yeah, like, bitch, you don't sit your big stomach ass the fuck. That's neither here nor there. But I guess the consensus is we ain't finna go.
Will said, I'm only into the get together with family and friends. Don't need to worry about that drama.
I agree with you.
Yeah, kickback type of vibe.
A kickback, or if somebody have like you said, they rent out a spot and have a party. Yeah, I would much prefer that than the bigger venues.
Candace said, I'm in the house on my own. That's me, Candace.
Or that.
I'm in the house watching
like the homegirls
I'm watching Tubi all day.
Don't do that.
That's what I do.
No. I need you to get the fuck off.
But anyway.
How can you watch Tubi, but you can't watch Players Club? Or fucking Friday, or...
Because I watch Erica Mena's suspense little drama.
Okay, but Tina, the fucking acting is trash.
But save the date, September the 9th.
We ain't watching shit on Tubi.
No, it's tentative. I'm doing something that's out of the box that you guys will love.
Yes, you are.
And it's game night meets karaoke type of deal. But anywho,
well, more into that when she's ready.
Yeah, more into that.
But you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
and it's an excellent date night.
It's a date night, girls' night, corporate job, team building,
mixer,
all of that, all in one.
Happy hour. If you want to throw a happy hour.
Okay, moving along. That's also going to be my birthday situation too. So, okay, lab meats and healthy alternatives. You know, just last week,
LAB.
Yeah, they made the announcement that they will be making our meats in a lab, and basically, we know we haven't been really kind of eating real food
in decades.
Keisha B sent me a video where they were saying how they made ground beef out of like some 3D computer thing.
Oh my God.
Y'all, we really be eating pure
bullshit.
Trash. That's why these little boys got titties when they 5.
Did you say the tuna fish had like paper in it or paper plates or some bullshit in it?
Yes. Like what do y'all think about that? Some restaurants are saying that they are going to roll this out like ASAP, and then it's supposed to get into grocery stores in I think 2025 or 26, something like that. Like what? Does anybody in here have a garden that they've planted, growing anything themselves? And what are some alternatives?
I have friends that has gardens, and they like.
Will Ho's gonna be there on the 9th of September. Yes.
Nikki has a garden. She does jalapenos and different stuff like that.
Mama Nita did.
Yeah, my mother does it. I don't have a garden.
Lim said he not eating that. So what you eating, Lim? Let us know what you eat.
Listen, I need to be doubling and tripling my income so that I can afford farm to table, because this bullshit here, you making meat out of paper mache and shit. I ain't for it. The yoga mat and the bread at the Subway, I ain't for that shit. Like,
it's nothing is real.
And people be like, "Well, you eat carry-out food?" Yeah, at least we thought it was food.
Because the world is overpopulated,
and we can't feed everybody.
It's just crazy.
That's
Larry
correct.
is in here.
Hey, Larry.
Okay, Will say he in the building on 9-9. Thank you. I might ask you to participate, Will. I'll let you know.
We under strict supervision.
Larry is in here.
Hey, Larry.
Lim said he eat fish and chicken. Okay, that's
fish
not real
either.
Where you get your shit from?
Fish, shrimp, all that shit is farm raised too.
Where do you grocery shop? Because if you grocery shop, you eating out of the lab.
Giant. Well, they have to tell you whether it's farm raised or wild caught.
People don't be reading that shit.
I do. I definitely.
I do, but if
I'll get less of the real shit. You know how, like, even at Giant, they got that big ass 2-pound bag of shrimp for $10. I'm gonna go ahead and bypass that shit.
Just not give me the right color.
Fuck no. Give me 1 pound of that real shrimp, and we gonna make do with that. I don't need 3 and 4 pounds for $10.
Okay, this question came from Tone. Men and women being faithful to a man. I did revise on my thing. To a man or woman who isn't yours.
Oh yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I don't understand it. I never have understood it. I don't see how anybody is faithful to somebody who belongs to somebody else. Bitch, what? Like, how do you get to?
Say he goes to Chick-fil-A. You probably really believe in Chick-fil-A.
That's real for now. I just don't understand.
He said if he know it ain't real, he not eating it. I'm sorry. And
that's it. Okay, so Lim
said that's some ish I ain't with it. Guess
Lim, that's really me.
Jawana said she really gonna lose her muffin top because she not with it.
I know that's right, Jawana, but Lim, I'm with you. You can't knowingly feed me some bullshit and I'm gonna be like, all right, now.
I mean, I feel like we subconsciously know, but now since we've been seeing this stuff, like the videos of how it's made, like you said, when they just showing us that it's really
squeezed out of a
we
pack.
Don't really need to see that shit, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what y'all supposed to
keep it secret.
Exactly.
The fuck.
Exactly.
I mean, but I'm with Lim though. Chick-fil-A real to me. That's real chicken, bitch. Fuck that.
Okay,
you can't make fake chickens taste like that.
But yeah,
I don't.
I got done fertilizer for the wall.
I'm with you. Just don't tell me.
I will say he got fertilizer for this. Okay, so you said
just don't tell me.
It's crazy to be faithful.
Oh yes, I don't understand how you can be faithful to someone else who belongs to someone else. If that person knowingly, and listen, Make no mistake, I'm not saying that it's not a real relationship, because there's motherfuckers that been with the person long as they've been with the real bitch. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the side position just as long as that bitch had the main position. So I'm not trying to say it's not real. Right, yeah, I'm not saying it's not real. It's not a real relationship.
My side dude never stepped out.
He faithful?
He was.
He's a fool.
That was on him.
Exactly. I mean, hey, bitch, if you can pull it, then pull it.
Cause y'all be always want to come down on the side chicks. We want to come down on the side.
Oh no.
Too. He felt like, oh, if it was him and whoever I was with, then it was okay. But
he wasn't cheating.
That's the men think.
Shut the fuck up.
The men think just like the motherfucking women think.
And let the record reflect. Okay, so did he ever feel like you was cheating?
Yeah.
Okay, did he spaz like a woman?
Yes. Cried, rolled around,
laid out,
snot, just everything.
Standing outside pacing.
So y'all stop making this narrative about the side chick and put it on the side dude too.
Y'all niggas be crying in the car too. That's
yes, as long as he, they think, oh, whoever your main is and then him.
That's okay.
That's okay. Anything after that is all hell
cheating on us.
Yes.
Okay.
And
he felt like he had a way to get, like, he was warranted in approaching you.
Very much so. Very much so. But just like Tone said, it do get to a point where, like, hey, you really put your side piece up there right with your main.
We got a real relationship.
So, it's, to me, nothing is black and white.
Okay, so wait.
Gray.
To you, was it a real relationship to you?
Yes.
Okay, so you felt like you was cheating on him when you stepped out.
I mean,
I don't even know how to say this bullshit. But when you cheated on your side,
okay, listen. If I feel like if you feel like you gotta hide anything and do all of that and move around a certain way, yes,
then you're being dishonest.
Yeah, so yeah, of course, like, hey, I didn't want him to know, I didn't want to hurt his feelings, or all this, that, and the third.
Okay, was it not because you wanted to hurt his feelings, or was it because you felt like you were cheating? That's two different things.
It was all encompassed, all in the same. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? We was an item. So yeah,
yes.
So, we was an item. So yes, the side dudes be crying and they be respecting the relationship and they do all of that too, and they definitely won't step out if they think they go with you.
And if y'all niggas don't think that, and it be some main dudes.
Hey Ski Weed.
Hey Ski Weed.
She say she late.
It be some main dudes that also be like, okay, as long as you don't fuck with nobody other than me and him, I'm willing to shit. Main niggas do that shit too.
That's a fact. That's an empirical fact.
They might not tell their friends, but they do that shit too.
That's a fact.
So in that situation,
it's so many. I just feel like in 2023, and somebody sent me a video yesterday of a girl. She said that, hey, ladies, if you're kind of like, you're getting older, your sex drive is low, you're tired, and your man wants to have sex with another woman, and we have talked about stuff like this on the shows in the past, but this is just really quickly. So she said you have to be willing. She said, would you want to know, like, hey, the man is stepping out with said woman for sex, or
no,
or not?
No.
So
why would I ever want to know that? Reading
the comments, it was mostly all women said that, hey, it's okay for their man to have them a little piece of twat, if you will. And they also say, if you don't believe that, then you're not being realistic. So they base that all on just the ratio. It's so many women to a little bit of men. So
do you think that's a realistic thing for us? You got to be willing to share your man.
I think that my take on things are, people like to be lied to.
Definitely.
People like to be lied to with whatever way it goes, and I'm not saying every man cheats. I had a husband and he never cheated on me. But people like to be lied to because it makes them feel better. Mm-hmm. But to be realistic, if your husband got a work wife, a bitch up the street, he fucking in the alley, however he gets it done. I'm not saying every husband, and I'm not saying for the whole marriage, but pockets in between and this, and the third. If you really thinking about statistics and probability, the probability is much higher that he did do it than he didn't.
And cheating can be emotional. Cheating can be conversations. Cheating can be like if you have a, like she said, a work wife. I feel like that's sharing your man too. If everything I'm doing, this bitch know all our problems, and you come running to her instead of running to me, and you fuck, like, y'all might not be in a relationship, but y'all have a relationship. Like, that's, to me, that's sharing your man. That's like, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting all of your man. Somebody else is getting a piece of it.
I'm more like, I have a problem, or I would get more jealous of an emotional connection versus, hey, I found out that you fucked this broad 1 week.
I get more jealous of a financial connection.
It's just emotional. If I feel like you're liking and digging someone, then I'm gonna feel away.
I don't need to know all that. If you spend your money on them, that's how I know you. Like, cause back in the day, that was old school shit. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with the street niggas. If he's spending money on this bitch and taking her, he fuck with her for real. I kind of still live by that same train of thought. Like, who you're doing shit for is who you really fuck with. So I'm out because of that.
I can agree with that too.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okie doke. So
what y'all think?
Ski, we just said.
Is it a realistic thing for you to know that you're going to share your man?
Everybody,
woman.
Everybody that's being mom's the words. Everybody.
Y'all ain't got shit to say. Y'all ain't saying niggas and bitches.
I was going to say, I'm not going to say everybody because I don't know everybody. But it's people in the comments that I do know that's been sides, mains, and everything in between.
And still sides.
But hey, everybody.
Okay, but if you, all right, you ain't got to say if you can say it's in the past tense or whatever.
Are you? Say it. Send it to me. Send a message in the bottom.
Are you going to be faithful to your side nigga or side bitch? That's the question. Can you see yourself being, if you never had it happen to you before, is it realistic to be faithful to a side?
Realistic? I feel like...
Yeah, I would say realistic because...
I feel like it is because some people, everybody don't want to... Oh, Tone, push in on that. Who is that?
202-301.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, just everybody doesn't want to be mixing body fluids and mixing energies and, you know, all of that. Now... If you're faithful to them to the point you're blind, you're a fool. But you can be quote unquote faithful because of other things.
All right, let me give you a scenario. So you messing with this dude, and he got all right, your side dude. He got a girl. It's a girl that's interested in him. That's single. If he wants to pursue that, would you feel some type of way?
I think any woman would, and I know plenty of women that had a side dude that had a wife, and then when they left their wife, they still moved on to another woman. Like, I would feel stupid. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He don't obviously want me in that way.
You was faithful to him.
That's your foolishness.
That's my problem.
That's your idiocy.
That's why I could never do it because you. Okay, so. Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Okay, so
Keisha B finally made it in.
Hey, Keisha B.
Keisha B said if they spending money and time, that's a relationship. That's not a side. She said that's not a side. That's a relationship. And I can agree with that too. Some people just live two lives.
Yeah.
And the main be really
But I don't even think so.
Short.
I don't even think so. I think they live one life. And I be thinking that these bitches know and the dudes know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Your dude that was, like you said, he was full aware that you had someone else. And if you cheated on both of y'all, then you were cheating. I think
they both got the crying together.
Yeah. Bitch, that was that's not here nor there. But you know what?
Side dudes cry.
If I spend, and I'm faithful to you, and I spend 5 years with you, and then you leave your wife and then go with the next bitch, bitch, I'm going to set your house on fire. Yeah. I'm going to fucking bust all the windows. Like, you're going to hear from me.
Tama Taylor Robinson.
Hey, Tama. So for me, I could never do it.
Okay, so we moving along from there. The next question is, what is your child or your grandchild doing this summer for enrichment? Like, is they just laying around the house gaining weight? They babysitting the little teeny kids? Like, what are they doing to be progressive this summer? I'm really big on kids doing things. So
make sure y'all put that in the comment.
What are y'all know?
Yeah, what's your kid?
I be forgetting I got a child, y'all.
Me too.
But I do have a child.
How old is he now?
Okay, he went on a date last night.
Oh my God.
He's 14. He went on a date last night. I gotta show you the pictures, Tone.
Please.
Okay, He went on a date. He was telling me like, hey, I'm going on a date to the movies. His dad gave him and the girl a ride. And he kissed the girl and sent me a picture.
Is she cute?
I was not the happiest because she's not black. So I was upset about that.
No.
And
I pray he ain't a cliche.
Yeah, I don't think he's a cliche, but if you live in a predominantly white area, you know, I've talked to him and grilled things in his head. But hey, if half of the people, if more than half of the people there aren't black, it's nothing I could do.
Find the other half.
By you know, with that. But anyway, so I do have a child. But anyway, this summer, he is going to George Mason University.
Cool.
For a football camp. Very expensive. He's going there for a couple of days. Maybe, I think it's like almost a week. And so he gets to stay on campus and do workouts and whatever they do.
Oh, cool. That's
and then he's going to go with us. But also, being as though he plays football, he has practiced a lot. He goes to the gym every single day. The gym, he
gonna continue that in the summer?
Yeah, the gym is like a part of his life now. So he goes to the gym 7 days a week.
Okay.
And he's lost weight and built a lot of muscle and stuff like that. And he's, you know, just doing his thing. But yeah.
So he's going to be spending his summer sporting it up.
Yeah, he has to go to practice for his football team. That's mandatory. So practice and then
all the rest of the
going to stay at George Mason.
Okay, well he's not going to be in the house this summer. I love it.
Yeah, he's always been productive for the most part. I definitely like to keep my kids in things. That's something very important to me because idle minds bullshit. And in this climate, you really don't want your child just sitting around because they just sitting around on their phone.
We threw parties and shit when my mother wasn't home.
Okay, so let's see where
I ain't the best example.
Okay, Keisha B said her kids are going to STEM camp.
What's that?
That's science, technology, math, you know, all of that. Science and tech and all of that smart people stuff.
Do they still call it arithmetic?
Math? No.
Yeah,
no.
okay.
Will said them Bama's going to be cut out here carjacking. That's what the kids...
Okay, so that makes it a great question because that is what they're doing. Will right.
The kids going to be out here carjacking.
The motherfuckers be carjacking. Did you see what they did on oh, you said that was fake.
What?
Well, they carjacked somebody in Capitol Heights and then took somebody else's car.
No, that was real. The only thing that was fake is they said the lady that died, they said it was a lady, but it was really a man. And subsequently, a couple of people on my timeline knew the man. He worked at Metro.
Oh,
so a lot of people posted him like their condolences to the guy.
So that was real.
He was a father of 4, and he had got off work and was taking a sick friend some food.
Oh,
yeah. And people on my page had posted him.
But Will ain't lying. It's gonna be a lot of carjackers.
That boy is in jail right now. He's like 21, but I don't know what triggered him to do all of that.
So the one that he did, the person that they said the woman he shot and killed them right then and there, it was the man.
Yeah. Okay, the man got shot and drove off and died afterwards.
Damn.
Okay, Keisha B said my preteens are in STEM this month and next month. I will start them with math enrichment and they read. Oh, and they need to read 2 books. Okay, I like that. I love that.
My mother ain't do none of that shit.
Will said he getting some white ass. Do your thing, shorty. Will, stop it.
Will!
Please, God.
I'm about to call him.
I be asking him, like, are you a virgin? Like, you know, they like to give head. And, you know, I be talking to him real, y'all.
What'd he say? Tell me later.
Okay. Keisha B said, I posted some camps in the Project Stimulate.
Oh.
Quite a few were cheap or free. And that's the whole thing. It's so much free stuff. People don't want to get up. They want to sleep in. The kids running the show.
Oh,
y'all kids
that's the thing. My mother did put us in camp. We was in the free camp at John Curl every summer. So she did do that. But for the most part, we just ran the streets. But it wasn't like it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
didn't even have to do that back then.
At most, you was gonna walk to the store and she ain't know.
Yeah.
Or you gonna have a few friends over and you ain't supposed to have nobody in the house. Shit like that. We didn't steal people cars and shit.
Okay.
Or we in another state.
Tiny Ski Wee sisters in here.
Hey, Tiny.
Okay. We got one more question.
Last question.
You can answer it.
Struggling but still having children. What are your thoughts?
And this is for the people that, hey, you got one kid and you already don't have a babysitter, you can't afford childcare, dad's not in the picture or mom's not in the picture, and you end up with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 more.
What are your thoughts as in should that person have their
That's
child?
right, Keisha. She says she's scared for her kids to walk to the store.
That's what I'm telling
Up
you.
where my son lives, he walks to the store. He walks his dog. It's just like small town USA.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. At most, that's what we did. We walked to the store without permission. We wasn't stealing people's cars, knocking them in the head. We wasn't doing none of that shit.
Yeah.
But is the question, should that person still have their kids, or is the person, should people get involved to make mandatory birth control? Like, what's the question? Like, what do we?
It's
or
just
just
your
overall
thoughts.
the thoughts overall.
Everybody gonna have a different take on it, so it's just like your thoughts overall.
I really feel like that is the most selfish thing that you can do, to have kids that you cannot afford to take care of, because I don't give a fuck if you on public assistance or any of that. Like, I get circumstances, but you don't repeat the same behavior and keep doing the same shit in your same circumstance. That's just I don't even know what the fuck to call that. That's just crazy to me. I think that there's a form of mental illness as well.
Tiny says she risks her life every day on that bus. She drives the Metro bus.
Oh, Tiny,
that is
bless
a
your heart,
very.
girl.
My brother drives the Metro bus as well. That's a very dangerous job.
I swear.
Metro driving in DC.
Period.
And public transportation.
Yes.
Is very dangerous.
Tiny, they give y'all mace or anything? Like, they give y'all any self-defense shit to deal with these motherfucking kids? Or what is the protocol?
It's kids, adults, it's all kinds of people, men, everybody. Mental health is so on the rise.
That's what I'm saying.
Mental
COVID did shit to a lot of people. A lot of people that did not have mental issues developed mental issues from COVID.
Yeah.
So that really fucked our community
she
up.
She said
a lot.
no, they don't give her mace or anything, and she said mental health is serious out there.
Like shit.
Will say if you got one kid,
Will
say if you got one kid that you can't afford, why have more? If I were a
Agreed.
governor, if you had a child and you on public assistance, you would not get any more money. And Keisha B said having a lot of kids like that you can't take care of is definitely selfish. Now,
I think it's a mental illness too.
And I don't even think people be thinking about it in that way. Like, I consciously thought about it in that way. Like, I had one kid. And
I think they do.
And then I didn't have another child till almost 11 years later. And I was like, hey, I want to get my tubes tied when I have this other baby. And I just, my daughter had already been almost 11. She had been used to living a certain type of way, very spoiled. And I didn't want to have a gang of kids and ruin that for her. And then I was older, so I knew things. When I had my son, I was 34. So I knew things that I didn't know when I had her at 23 and a half. So I wanted to teach him, guide him, and give him things that he needed as well. But I felt like that was enough. I had my girl, I had my boy. I'm getting older. I can't control them for real as it is. So I didn't want to have any more kids. But
I think they think about it. And you want to know why? Because when they go home and tell their parent that they're pregnant, or whoever's there,
that's right, Jawan.
Whoever the adult is in their life, the second that they tell the person that they're pregnant, the first thing that person says is, "You can't even take care of the ones you got."
Yeah.
So they definitely know their situation and their circumstance. But I think other things overrule that. If I'm trying to keep this nigga, I'm gonna have the baby. If I, like Will said, if I'm gonna get a little extra on the check. I don't think, now honestly speaking, I have never known anybody who have babies to get more money on the check.
Okay.
But for other dumbass reasons, I'm going to take them up for child support. Other stupid ass shit, people do have kids for
I know that had always been like a recurring little stereotype. Oh, she just having a baby to add to like the check. But in reality, a woman that has one child, they don't get that much money.
At all.
It's not that much money. Like, by the time I had my first child, I had already been used to working for years. There's no way that they could give me $300 a month when I was used to working every day since I was a grown. Why would I go back to that? So I would hope that somebody wouldn't think like, oh, well, you have 7 kids and they're going to give you $600 a month. That's something special.
I have spent $300 on my way home from work one day.
I probably spent it today when me and Sue left out of here.
Friday. I did.
Yeah. So, but
I spent $300.
being as though I worked at the program that I worked at before, a lot of times it is who the father is. They trying to hold on to the man. They running around saying, I don't believe in birth control. You believe in everything else, but you don't believe in birth control because you want to keep getting pregnant by somebody that's already a bum. No shade. That's not doing anything for you and the 3 you already have. I mean, I've seen some very horrible situations, and then people still turned around and got pregnant. I would plead with them like, "Hey, get on the depot, get on the IUD, get on this, that, and the third."
That's trifling.
I don't believe in that.
No,
you got 6 kids right here that's starving, and you're going to have another one. You or him not doing nothing. So,
but I feel like that's being trifling. I feel like you don't want to go down there and get the shit. You don't want to stay, wait in line. You don't, whatever
get your IUD at the hospital.
Whatever it is that requires you to get it done, I feel like that's the problem right there. They don't feel like doing it or getting it done. I ain't gonna get pregnant. I'm gonna use condoms. I ain't got no man right now. It's a whole lot of different circumstances. They be like, fuck it. But when you have it 3 and 4 and 5 and 6
and when somebody's telling you that they don't want to have a child by you, please believe them.
They don't.
Please believe them.
They do not. Girl.
People, when guys about to have a baby, they're either excited or disgusted. Please believe them, because they're not going to step up to the plate most of the time. Yeah, they're going to go get child support and get forced if they work, but they're not going to really step up to the plate, and then your child is left to suffer for that whole time.
Do you know how many people, this is a really big occurrence, especially now, where men can afford to take care of their children. They don't mind the child support. They will never see that child ever. Mm-hmm. And do you know how many mothers try to go to court to make the father see the kid?
Yeah, they don't have to.
They don't have to. So you did all of this shit, and the only thing you ended up with was a couple of $100 a month. You still don't have the man.
Your child is sad.
Then why would you even want to have a baby by somebody who resents being the father of that child? I have to work. I got a photo shoot to do in the afternoon. I'm not doing shit and then sewing. I'm working the whole day. 4th of July, I don't celebrate. I celebrate Juneteenth.
We had a Juneteenth special, by the way.
Yes, we did. Make sure you check it out on our channel. But I will say this: if my family has something,
she was to get a check for support like welfare, and they were so horrible to her because they be acting like it's their money. You pay taxes too.
And that's another thing. These motherfuckers need to have some compassion. Stop treating people like a conveyor belt down there. Mm-hmm. It's not. Okay, I understand. The majority of your people, you probably see all the trifling bitches that just get the fuck on your nerves, and they just like you. When I worked at the doctor's office, them bitches that used to come in there with that asthma paper or that fucking migraine paper so they don't have to go to the ready to work program. Bitch, I'm not signing none of that. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Take a fucking, I don't care. Take a pill. Bitch, if I gotta come here and fuck with y'all, you need to go to your job and fuck with some people too. Mm-hmm. I can't stand that shit. But with that being said, there was actual people who could not get a job. I couldn't treat them the same way I treated the bitches that didn't want to work.
But how did you know?
You look at that chart.
You just stereotyped them?
No, you read that chart and you know what's going on in their life.
That sounds like you discriminated.
No. Well, maybe a little bit, but not really. Like, if I knew their circumstance and I knew that this girl has been on 50 different migraine medications, nothing works. She stays in the house for 2 and 3 days, throwing up and all this, end up in the ER. That's a real thing, yeah. Bitch, I ain't seen you in 2 years, and you've been getting your prescription filled and don't even use the motherfucker, but you want me to sign this paper. Take your ass out of here and go to that ready to work.
Okay. We hear
But I hope y'all have a great 4th. I know y'all shit sound like it do over here with all the fireworks and all of that. Make sure you put in the comments if you missed any part of the show that you are subscribed to our channel, Talks with Tone Teena on YouTube, and make sure you're liking all of our pages. And we will see you. What? Well, anything else in the media that you always on the current events and shit?
We was supposed to talk about affirmative action, but I kind of let that slide.
Well, I'm going to say for Harvard. Harvard been waiting on this. They don't want the niggas in there anyway. But I've never been a fan of affirmative action. I feel like I want my shit on my own merit, but like Dave Chappelle said, if it's between me and a white person and we neck and neck, bitch, fuck her. I want the fucking spot. So I'm on the fence with it. I definitely don't think that we should get advanced and we don't know. That's just like you get the job as a director and you don't even know how to do the fucking job. Mm-hmm. I really feel like if you get accepted to Harvard, you should belong there. Mm-hmm. Not because you're black, but because you belong there. So I'm on the fence with affirmative action. It's helped a lot of people, but it's also hindered a lot of motherfuckers too.
I'm hoping that we will do like a 15-minute dance rehearsal tonight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You were serious about that?
Yes, I was dead ass serious. We're going to do a dance rehearsal and we're going to record our dance tonight.
Well, I guess we got to go, y'all. We got rehearsal. The fuck? I was about to hit the J on the balcony.
Talking about that, y'all still on here?
Soon.
And I can't see who
I'll
that
talk to you
is.
later.
Somebody, James. I can't tell.
All right, y'all. We got rehearsal. We'll see y'all in 2 Mondays. Not next Monday, but the Monday after. Come and talk to us again. We'll see you in 2 weeks.